Well, a groundwater savings facility is really nothing more than a farm. Right now, farms take water out of the ground through wells, and they have the right to do that. They can pull water right out of the ground, and they do it all the time through these large wells, and it uses up our groundwater. A groundwater savings facility is a way to reduce the amount of water that comes out of the ground by the farm. And we kind of call them in lieu facilities, but essentially it means in lieu of the farm pulling water out of the ground, we will give them another source of water that they'll use instead of that farm pulling the groundwater. And that other source of water can be CAP water or it can be effluent. And in the case of Coolidge, it's effluent from the treatment plant. So we're essentially taking effluent from the treatment plant, which is essentially treated wastewater. We give that to the farm. They use that to essentially irrigate their crops. And then they do not pull out water from the groundwater, which they would have done otherwise. So that's really what a GSF or a groundwater savings facility does. You know, in Coolidge, they have kind of a really interesting deal. They have a treatment plant there in Coolidge treating all the wastewater. And this is a way to use that water effectively. What they do is they take that effluent after it's been treated and after it's been treated to a certain level, which is called level C. It's a level of treatment that Coolidge does. And what they're going to do is they're going to provide and pipe that water to these farms. And instead of the farms pulling water out of the ground, it's going to take this effluent from the treatment plant and it's going to utilize that water and mix it with whatever groundwater they do pull out of the ground and use that for the crops. So essentially all it does is uses effluent from the treatment plant and reduces the amount of groundwater it pulls from the ground.